Hi, my name is V.L. Vaughter, and I am the creator of Klippings Kollector and wrote the first prototype. And I am very excited to announce the release of version 2. It's a powerhouse of features that make understanding, insight, and application of reading material within your grasp. Klippings Kollector is without doubt the revolution of e-comprehension. Now, this video will be a quick overview of the most powerful features of Klippings Kollector. And the details of any of these features may be found in the training videos, which will be available on this site. Let me show you first a great feature called superfolders. Superfolders allow you to organize your books any way you please. When you first run the program, you'll have uncategorized with whatever books you have in there. All you do is click on the Create Superfolder icon. You click on it, give it whatever name you wish, and then after it's created, simply drag the books that you want inside of that superfolder. And you can continue to add superfolders as they are needed. Now let's consider Easy Key. I'm going to choose Walden, and when I do, over on the right hand side you'll see a list of Easy Keys. You can add other ones, you can right click and remove any you don't want. After you have highlighted a passage in your Kindle, all you do is add a note to it. Now, if that note matches any of these words or phrases that you may have, then it will turn that phrase on when it's imported. It's like an advanced tagging system that automatically connects your data for you. Now, what is the advantage of this? What's the big deal? It occurs when you do searches. For instance, let's choose search. In this particular one, as a sample, I've got a number of quotes. I choose quote, search, and there are all the quotes in this book. It could have been dates, it could have been people, it could have been locations, it could have been certain ideas that you need to review because they're important to you. Whatever tags you have put that have imported automatically through the Easy Key are instantly available for you when you search. Now, these searches can be saved. Here's how it's done. Simply right-click on the book, add clipping folder, give it a title. I'll call this quotes, create it. After it's created, choose whatever highlights you want by using your Shift and Control click. Drag them into that folder. Now, after they're dragged in, you can clear your search to see that all of the clippings are there. Click now on the subfolder, and there are the quotes. Now, the power of this is enormous. You can create all types of searches that anytime you want to go back and study chapter 1, you want to study this idea, you want to study all the important dates, you just click and there they are. You can print them off with reports and review them. It's at your disposal to do whatever you want to do. Now, another great feature is that you can create a book out of this in which you can do whatever you want. For instance, I can right click on quotes, turn into book. Click on that. Give it a name. I'll just leave it, I'll put Thoreau, Thoreau quotes. Choose create, and when it gets created, you'll see the book will form right here in the list. We'll take the massive men. We'll change that to location number 10 because we want it at the top of the list, and now it's at the top of the list. You can do whatever you want. You can drag from other books. I can choose the Ulysses S. Grant. I can grab any quote I want here from a search or however I want to do it, drag it over to this book. Anything can be dragged into a manual book. Now when I go to the book now, after I've dragged into it, right there is the quote I pulled over from Ulysses S. Grant. You can add new ones altogether. I can right-click, create a clipping after, and now I can copy and paste something from the internet if I want. I can just type something in if I wish. And there it is. You've taken the time. You've prepared a number of searches. You've pulled those into a manual book. And now you want to share them with somebody else. All you have to do to share a book is to click on that book to make sure it's highlighted right there in the click. Choose Export. It will immediately create a clip share default name. You can change it however you want to change it. I'll save it. I want to know who it's from. Remember, other people may be sharing books with someone else. Whoever is receiving these books will need to know who these books are from so that he doesn't confuse them. So I'll put Russell here, for instance. I'll say OK. It's done. Now later on, I receive an email from Russell. And Russell tells me, hey, VL, I just made some quotes from Thoreau that I think you'll want to have. And so I come here to import. I choose import clip share. And when I do that, I come now down to my clip share, which is somewhere right there it is. Choose OK. You will have the clip share book. And look right there. And I import it, and there it is, Thoreau quotes. So I click on it. There it is. Whatever he's put in there is now available for me to look at. Now, if I want to turn that into a book itself and get clip share books from other people and combine those into one master book, arrange them however I want, get rid of what I don't want, there's so much more you can do, but this is just a quick overview. Now, on this site, I really want to encourage you to choose download now and get your trial version. It won't cost you a thing. It will allow you to import 2 books. There are 2 chapters from Treasure Island already included, so you can see what we've done with that. You may import 1 clip-share book. Klippings Kollector is not a novelty or a toy or a cute little Kindle management tool. It's much more than that. By using the features of this program, you will understand and remember as you never have before. Now, I graduated summa cum laude at the top of my college class, and now 40 years later, my memory, my recall, and understanding of books that I have used Klippings Kollector with is much greater. It's much greater than my best days in college. Now, I know this is going to do the same for you. Do this. Experience for yourself the revolution of e-comprehension.